Hey tankers, welcome back to channel. Today, it's your Big Game Hunters episode 2. We're skipping Sunday best this weekend. And I will start talking more after this clip, but sit back and enjoy and laugh. I love this.
I say it's duck season, and I say fire! Let's try that again. Okay, I'll start it this time. Right. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Fire! Okay, this time you start it. Whatever you say. Wabbit. Duck fire! Hey, what's the matter with you anyway? Don't you even...
Guys, gotta love those classic Looney Tunes cartoons. Love that. We're gonna start with number 4 this week at Obama Ate My Pop-Tart. Now, also something I want to mention is originally when we did the Big Game Hunters, I said we were going to be doing games of 6,500 damage and more. I've dropped that to 6,000 because the fact is it's just hard to get a game of 6,500. So we're going to drop that to 6,000. So any games from here forward will qualify at 6,000 damage or more will qualify for Big Game Hunters, and that will enable us to get a few more of those out. I decided to take a break from Sunday best this week just to get something else in, and truthfully, to give myself a week to get give myself an extra week to try and get an E100 or an E100 Jagdpanzer Ace. I'm definitely struggling with that, but I've got a lot of videos and I can't wait to do that 100th episode. But we will be back on track next week. And anyways, this is number 4 video with Obama Ate My Pop-Tart. We can see here he is here in a Type 71 on Himmelsdorf. One of the things I really enjoy about watching Obama Ate My Pop-Tart is just his mechanics. He's a very smart player. He's a 60% player, and you watch him play and you can tell why. He is just mechanical in how he does things and how he isolates things and makes a judgment on when to take a risk, when not to. And usually when he's taking a risk, it's the correct thing to do. And he's just a pleasure to watch and learn from. Here we can see he made a shot, didn't go in, but he put himself in a defensive position as he pulled forward. He never stopped moving. His goal was to get a shot in and then get into cover while he reloaded and get the next shot ready. Here he's keeping as little of his tank exposed as possible. He still takes a hit from that E3 or E4, sorry, but he's going to get the kill shot in right there. Nice kill shot, and he's already over 2,000 damage, and we're 2.5 minutes into the game. So here he's going to come around again. He's got a tank here on his a friendly tank just gets taken out. He's going to come around, take out the dangerous target, the Death Star. That's a good tank to take out. He does take a hit in return getting that, but he's now eliminated the other team's biggest damaging foe, and that's the right move. So he's got to be careful. He's got 2 tanks here. They're definitely trying to pincer him. He's paying attention to who's around him, and this Type M60 is just he's overmatched. If his partner had raced up there at the same time as him, Obama might have been in a lot of trouble. But Obama keeps himself on target, gets up, kills the M60, and here it is. It's game over, guys. He's got on the side of that Jag Tiger, or the Jagdpanzer E100, and he just needs to keep next to him. And this is some really good maneuvering here. Even the Jag Tiger, the Jaegeru, he is doing his best to keep Obama from getting an easy target, but Obama's doing a really good job of staying in there. He's behind him. These are two shots that are like, are you kidding me? Because he reloads, fires again, and because the gun is sticking through the tank on the front, he doesn't get a hit on there, and that's just like ridiculous. Really? I mean, I know the mechanics that I know that it's technically the gun is sticking through there, but technically the gun shouldn't be able to get on target because of it. But still, the gun's there. It should have done the damage. But that's really funny. It's only going to lengthen this game a couple minutes, or a minute or so, because Obama still is going to get this, and there he gets another shot in. He is just milking this Jaegeru. The Jaegeru's done a good job of keep maneuvering, but he doesn't have a turret, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. Here, Obama does a good choice. Let's get over this mound. The Jaegeru almost got him in sights, and there it is. It's the finish. Nice game, Obama. That was a great finish. Really good close-in brawl right there with the Jaegeru, which would really ruined your day there if he got his gun on you. Anyways, Obama finishes with 6,030 damage, 4 kills, 333,000 credits. That's a hell of a lot of credits. Really nice job there. He finishes, of course, number 1 in his team. And I think we're going to look at these medals here, some of them. I'm going to try and get in the habit with these big game hunters and look at these medals. And he picks up a Kalavanov medal for finishing against 3. He gets a high caliber. Anyways, that takes us to number 3 video, the countdown. That's Denny Pritchard in, you guessed it, the WZ-113 GFT. This is currently one of his favorite tier 10. It's probably his favorite tier 10. Tier 10 tank to play. At this point, he's got well over 100 aces on this thing. I try not to include any more videos on this tank because we've had so many, but this is one hell of a game, and I wanted to make sure I included it. But he's in a really good spot here on Hellas. He's just watching. He doesn't, those targets, if they don't poke, you can't get there. So he's going to make the right choice here. Move around to another spot. Excuse me. And get yourself in a position to try and get somebody here. He's kind of reliant upon somebody else spotting for him. The view range on this tank isn't great. And he just needs somebody to, expose themselves to get spotted by somebody else. He fires a blind shot there, hoping to get something or get somebody spotted up. Doesn't happen. We can look at the mini map and we can see that, yes, there is a few tanks spotted there on their spawn side. We see his team is spread out. They're actually even with tank kills right now. He's going to keep moving up here. This should put him on the side of this tank at A base. Let's see. Yeah, puts him on a good side shot of a Type 71. Puts a good shot in. It knocks him down to a low roll, to a one shot. The guy's going to turn, gets a shot into Denny, but that's going to be all she wrote. Denny backs up, gets a nice kill, and he is now prime spot to get into A base and maybe keep going around to the right and get a flank shot. Here we go. AFK tank, free damage. He puts one shot in. He's got that A cap. He's pulling forward. He's switched over to HE, and you're going to get that shot in. Boom, right there, a beautiful shot. His partner finishes off that tank, and that makes it down to they're +1 tanks right now. He's going to come around and looks, and he's going to just gets that shot in the Jaegeru as the Jaegeru is getting out of the way. I mean, it might have been a Hori, I'm not sure from this distance, but that was a nice shot all the same. We can already see that he is over 3,700 damage. He's coming around this corner. He's got a teammate over there. Nice M60 chopping over, helping to try and get that kill. And this is turning into hell of a game. It's 3-on-3 right now. So Denny is going to take advantage of everything he can. He gets a Type 57 side on, who I think was probably in the middle of a reload, and that hurt him. He should have been a little more map aware of where his opponents were. Denny does a good job getting a shot in, but now he's got two guns facing at him. He gets a bounce there, but both of them one shots. He's going to put a shot into that Badger, but he does take 2 hits in return. He's going to have to be careful here, but he is coming up. He's saved his hit points. And here's another M60, and we saw an M60 last game. We see an M60 game here, and he goes down in a ball of flames. And that is cap points, guys. Doesn't need to finish off the last tank. But that will put Denny at 6,341 damage, 3 kills, high caliber, ace mastery. Nice job. 197,000 credits in game. Really a nice game there. Good job. Denny's got over 1,600 experience points on that. That's amazing. That's awesome. That brings us number 2 video of the week, and that's Climber in the T57 Tireless. I think he just got this game last night or this morning. He shared it, and I just saw the score, and I said, yep, we're going to do big game hunters today. So so here he's coming up. He is on Alpenstadt, and he's just kind of, this is a good spot to come to. You can catch people trying to come out and cross right there by the B base. If some of the red team wants to get out there, you can also control the tanks to the right, and that's, I think, what he's going to turn and do. It looks like they've gone right. I don't see anybody on the mini map out at the medium area, the A base. But the nice thing about a T57 is that clipper. I mean, it has got a really good gun. If you can put yourself in a position like Climber, and watch Climber, he is very much a positional player. He's not going to be super aggressive right now. It's early in the game. There's no reason to be. He's simply waiting for an opportunity. I think he was watching those other tanks, make sure they fired. He's got 2 shots into the Jaegeru, 1 shot for a track into the E100. That forces E100 to have to use a repair kit if he wants to keep moving. And Climber backs up at the cover to get his shells reloaded. Excellent play there. Excellent play. Now he's going to have to, I think he's going to want to move up to try and help his teammate there, but in the end, it's you know, this is a pub match, and he puts 2 shots out. Look at this. He watches the whole time while he's putting shots into this Conqueror right here. He's watching to see when that Jaegeru moves up. Jaegeru moves up. He's saved 1 shell. He puts it in for the kill shot. That is map awareness, guys. That is what you're supposed to be doing. He's firing into the easy target, but he's saving 1 shell and watching just in case the scariest target in front of him pulls out right now, and that was the Jaegeru. Jaegeru can really change the game really quickly. He puts 1 shot out, 2 shot out, 3rd shot to clear. Yes, and now the the Conqueror is down. That was not a Super Conqueror, regular Conqueror. He goes down, and we've still got 3 targets left. 3-on-3 right now. So Climber's again in another reload. We know there's an E100 on the backside of those buildings by C, and he is going to hedge his bets on going after that guy. We know the E100 has lost some hit points. He's down. And look at that. Perfect shot. He's behind him. He misses a shot there, but the E100 is going to turn around. He puts another track shot in, forcing the guy to use another repair. Climber dumps his 3rd shot in, and both of those go in, and it puts that E100 in really a tough spot. It's 3-on-3 here still. Climber has another TD coming up, and he is going to get smacked here. Yeah, the TD goes down, but Climber finishes his reload. He bounces 1 shot, puts 1 shot in, 1 more for the kill, and nice kill. He's going to back up. We are now in a Kolobanov situation. Climber is going to back up. He's maintaining as much space as he can to protect himself while he's reloading. He gets a hit he gets hit by that the Badger. Now he's got to watch that T92E1. That's a little quick guy. He's got a big alpha gun. He takes a hit from the Badger. There's one. There's two. He gets a bounce. Sorry, from the Badger, but he puts 3 shots in and knocks that Badger down to where he's in trouble. He goes in another reload, and we can see here comes that T92A1 I was talking about. Another nice bounce. So the days of that T92E1 ruling the roost are over. One shot, there's 2, get one more shot in there, and he doesn't clear the Badger. Takes another hit right on the edge of his one of his tracks, but he's knocked them both down to a 1 shot, pretty much. I think it's a 1 shot, maybe not. Gets another nice bounce off of that E1 firing. Puts a kill shot in the Badger. He takes a hit. There's one more shot, and this game is over, gentlemen. That was one hell of a game. Nice job, Climber. That was a lot of fun to watch. It's just a demonstration of how you should be playing these games, guys. He finished with 6,729 damage, 5 kills, 319,000 credits. Wow, some big credit games here, guys. That was awesome. Of course, he finishes top of his team, and we will go and look at these medals. He's going to start with a Top Gun award because he had 5 kills. Then we got a Radley Walters, which love getting a Radley Walters. Kolomanov because he did finish three opponents. Of course, High Caliber. Guys, that was a hell of a game. Climber, excellent job. Great game there. That brings us to the number one video of the week for the Big Game Hunters, and that's Tank Bros on Blitz number 2. This is the second brother. I'm not sure if it's a younger or older brother, but he's in the M6 Yo tier 10, another tier 10 tank. We can see he is on the new map here. I'm forgetting the name of it for some reason, but anyways, so when I watched this game, it was just one of the things I was amazed with is that this is such a high damage game first off, which is great, but that he is using the 2-shot gun on this tank. You don't see a lot of people using the 2-shot gun on the tank right now because of the longer reload. The DPM with the 3-shot gun is a lot quicker for the reload and for the inner shells. It's just it's a better gun all around. So I was watching him use this 2-shot gun, thinking, "Wow, you know, he's going to really get away with a lot here." But he just plays a great game. He's taking advantage of people. He's got that T95. He's trying to get a shot into. Gets 1 shot in, 2 shots, backs up. The second shot didn't look like it went in. The interclip between the bigger gun here with the 2 shots seems like it's pretty dang quick. I'm not sure what that is, but here he comes up. He's reloading again. He's got plenty of targets that are giving him his sides. Looks like an E5 right there that he gets a shot in a turret. I don't know if he double shot, but I didn't see that both shells went fired individually there. That was crazy. But see what I'm talking about? This, you know, he gets a shot and reloads, and unlike with the puts a shot in a branch, hoping to get it there in the trees, hoping to get it there, gets a bounce in return, and he gets spotted. So he must have been on target. But that's the problem that I see with this 2-shot gun with this the M6 Yo, is that it's just such a long reload. I mean, I can't bitch because he has a hell of a game, but when you miss 1 shot, then you've only gotten 1 shot in, and that makes that 1 shot like a 24 second reload to get 1 shot out of damage. Whereas with the 3-shot gun, or the 3-shot gun, the reload's a lot quicker. You're doing less damage, but the payoff is nicer because you can get away with that. It really puts a nice shot in the Yo. He actually gets 2 shots in the grill, He gets 2 shots in there, leaves a grill down as a 1 shot, I think. But he's having to do that long reload. Again, maybe I'm making too much of a thing of this because he's the number one game of the big game hunter. So he shows a hell of a job here. I need to leave it at the fact that it's just not my play style or what I prefer. He does a hell of a job here, and let's focus on that. So he's keeping himself in good position. He's got elevation, which hopefully will help him get a little more frontal armor on the slope when the grill's trying to shoot him. But the grill has excellent penetration, and if he pulls forward too far, he might get something in the belly. Nice kill shot in the yo. He does get a bounce from the yo shooting at him, and that worked out really well. He's got 1 shot left. He hits the reload button. But he's still got position here. He's still got a position advantage. And he's looking over towards B base. I think there's somebody there too. Because I have 3 tanks on. No, we got all 3 tanks are on the mini map. So he's got all 3 tanks. So he's gonna do a good job going around here. I don't know if he's gonna. It looks like he's made it a cap B to try and get points swinging around. You don't want them. I mean, you have an advantage of your 2 tanks up, which is nice. But he's doing the right move here by making sure you take that second base because even though you're 2 tanks up, hell, you could be 7-1 and lose on points in supremacy. So you have to be smart with supremacy. It's more about smart play. Here he comes up on the side of the E100. He gets 2 shots. One of them a kill shot on that E100, and that's nice. He picks up his 3rd kill of the game. Goes into reload as he's maneuvering around, and he's going to get a good flanking on these last 2 targets here. Puts him on the back. We have a Jaegeru right there, I think. Or no, that's a VK72. He puts 2 shots. Over 1,000 damage for those 2 shots. That really pays off. That's where this bigger gun on the yo is really paying off. He's doing a good job. He never stops moving right here. He's getting himself into defensive position. There's 1 shot. Somebody else finishes off the VK72, and that's game, guys. So, guys, I really appreciate you hanging out and watching this with me. I had a great time. Tank Bro finishes with 7,019 damage, 3 kills. Just an amazing game. 203,000 damage. Guys, it's been a pleasure. We will be back next week with the Sunday Best, episode 95. And we are counting down to the top 100, and we are getting there. Hey, great games, guys. Keep them coming. Love seeing that. As always, guys, thanks for watching. And until next week, good luck and good hunting. We'll see you soon. Bye.